One of my all-time favorite songs was performed by one of my all-time favorite artists, Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. The lyrics are really profound. If you want to make a difference, start with the man in the mirror. I'm going to make a change in this world for once in my life. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. How many of us are so quick to point the fingers or throw the first stone instead of making a change by starting with ourselves? It's not easy to take that honest look in the mirror. Let's turn to the Gospel of John when the Pharisees brought to Jesus a woman who had an affair, and they asked him if the woman should be stoned. Jesus did not say yes or no. He said, if any of you have never sinned, then go ahead and throw the first stone at her. Eventually, Jesus and the woman stood there alone. Where's everyone else? Jesus asked. Isn't there anyone left to accuse you? No, sir, answered the woman. Then Jesus explained that he was not going to accuse her either and told her to go and sin no more. Jesus asked those men to look in the mirror first. It's not always easy to be introspective. We all need to ask ourselves, are there things in my life I could be condemned for? If so, have you dealt with them? We also need to recognize that we all make mistakes, some greater than others. But we're not put on this earth to make the final judgment. You don't need to constantly point out someone else's wrongdoings or shortcomings, but you can acknowledge that being human carries with it some serious liabilities, including temptation. Think about the last time a temptation tripped you up. If you're going to confront someone or point out someone's wrongdoing, don't do it publicly or gossip about it. Take that person aside privately and first hear their side of the story. Perhaps you can help them by pointing out your own mistakes. And the only way you can truly be honest in situations like this is to be first honest with yourself. Make a list, and if you have not confessed those sins, go to confession and give them up to the Lord. Show that you are truly sorry for your sins and your wrongdoings. You might consider making a list to truly acknowledge and take responsibility. During a recent political campaign where the incumbent was marred in an FBI investigation and public corruption, I never heard him once take responsibility. He took credit for everything good, even if he had nothing to do with the success of it in the community. But he took no responsibility for anything that went wrong in his administration. In fact, he played the victim, claiming the people he empowered betrayed him. The reality was, he betrayed the people in which he was elected to serve, and he never once said, I'm sorry to those people, yet he claimed he was a public servant to make a difference. Looking in the mirror means taking responsibility for your actions. Right the wrong, correct the problem, find the solution, and apologize for what you have done wrong. That is true honesty. You want to make a change in life? Start with a man in the mirror. This has been a Christ-centered communication message. I'm Vanessa Denha Garmo, a communication evangelist.